Agile methodology in software engineering. Phases in Agile development methodology are planning, requirement analysis, design, implementation, testing, and last one is deployment. The Agile development methodology is a structured yet flexible approach to software development, emphasizing interactive progress, collaboration, and customer feedback. It consists of various phases often repeated in cycle, commonly known as sprint, ensuring that the product evolves based on customer needs. Here is a detailed breakdown of each phase. First phase is a planning. Let's see the purpose of planning. This is the first step where the overall goals of the project are defined. The team plans how to achieve these goals in short interactive cycle, typically 1 to 4 weeks. Activities that are involved in planning are identify project objectives and break them down into smaller tasks. Create a backlog, which is a list of features, functionalities, or tasks that need to be completed. Prioritize tasks based on their importance to the customer and business need. Define the scope of the sprint and allocate tasks to team members. Then see the key tools. Agile teams often use tools like Jira, Trello, or Azure DevOps Task Management and tracking progress. Second phase is requirement analysis. Let's see the purpose. During this phase, the team works with stakeholders and users to gather and analyze requirement. The focus is on identifying what the software should do, not how it should do it. Then see the activities that are involved in requirement analysis. Collaborate with stakeholders, customers, and users to gather functional and non-functional requirements. Break down requirements into smaller, manageable user stories. These stories represent a specific features or functionalities that delivers value to the user. Prioritize user stories for the upcoming sprint based on customer needs and project goals. Then see the outcome. A well-defined and prioritized list of requirements which will guide the next stages of development. Third phase is designing. Let's see the purpose. This phase involves translating the requirements into a system design that will serve as a blueprint for development. Agile design is a lightweight, meaning it allows flexibility and adaptability to change. Then see the activities that are involved in designing. Create architectural diagram to outline how the system's component will interact. Design the user interface UI and user experience UX based on user stories. Prepare technical design for databases, API structures, or other components. Review design with stakeholders to ensure it aligns with the requirement. Then see the outcome. A flexible design that allows developers to move forward with coding while leaving room for adjustment based on feedback and testing. Fourth phase is implementation. Let's see the purpose. In this phase, the team writes the code needed to implement the features or functionalities defined during planning and design. Then see the activities that are involved in implementation. Developers work on small prioritized tasks or user stories from the sprint backlog. They frequently commit code to shared repository, which is a practice known as continuous integration. Collaboration is key with regular stand-up meetings, usually daily, to update the team on progress, backlog, blockers, and next steps. Teams aim to build working software incrementally, meaning that after each sprint, they should have a functional version of the product, even if it's just a part of the whole. Then see the outcome. A working piece of software ready for testing, even if it's just a small portion of the entire system. Then fifth phase is a testing. Let's see the purpose. Testing is a continuous in agile development, and quality assurance is integrated throughout the process. The goal is to find and fix issues as soon as possible. Then see the activities that are involved in testing. Unit testing. Individual components or features are tested to ensure they work as expected. Integration testing. The interaction between components is tested to ensure the system functions smoothly as a whole. Automated testing. Scripts are often written to run tests automatically, allowing for faster and more frequent testing. Manual testing. QA teams or users test the software manually to ensure it meets functional or user experience standards. Bug tracking. Issues are logged, prioritized, and addressed in real time or in subsequent sprints. Outcome in testing is a thoroughly tested piece of software that meets the sprint goals and functions correctly according to the user requirement. Sixth phase is a deployment. Let's see the purpose. Once the software passes testing, it is ready for deployment. This phase involves releasing the working product or an increment of the product to a live environment or test environment. Then see the activities in deployment. Deployment could be to test environment for further user acceptance testing, UAT, or directly to production for the end users to interact with the new features. Depending on the organization's approach, the release may be made available to all users or just a subset of users, incremental release or beta testing. Collect feedback from users or stakeholders post deployment to plan future interactions or improvement. Perform maintenance tasks or fixes if necessary based on the feedback. Then see the outcome in deployment. A working product in the hand of users with mechanism in place to gather feedback and improve in future sprint. Then see the advantages of Agile. First one is adaptability. Agile allows team to respond quickly to changes in requirements or market demands. Second is customer collaboration. Involving customers throughout the development cycle ensures that the end product meets their needs. Third advantage is transparency. Agile fosters a high level of communication between team members and stakeholders, ensuring everyone is aware of progress and potential roadblocks. Fourth advantage is frequent delivery. Regular incremental releases means that customers receive value early and often, and the development team receive feedback promptly. Then see the challenges of Agile. First one is a scope creep. Agile's flexibility can sometimes lead to the addition of too many features, which can derail progress. Second is a required discipline. Agile teams need to be self-managed and disciplined, which can be challenging for teams new to the methodology. Third challenge is customer involvement. Agile relies heavily on consistent feedback from customers without active customer participation. It can be difficult to align the project with real needs. Here we are completed our topic. Thank you.